this progress? What has this progress, this world civilization done for us? Machines and marvels. They've built these great cities of theirs, yes. They've prolonged life, yes. They've conquered nature, they say, and made a great white world. Is it any jollier than the world used to be in the good old days, when life was short and hot and merry and the devil took the hindmost?
All the same, what can we do about it?
Rebel. And rebel now. Now's the time.
Why now in particular?
Why, because of this space gun business. Because of this project to shoot human beings at the stars. People don't like it, shooting humans away into hard, frozen darkness. They're murmuring.
They've murmured before and nothing came of it.
Because they had no leader. But now, suppose someone cried, "Halt! Stop this progress!" Suppose I shouted to the world, "Make an end to this progress." I could talk. Radio is everywhere. This modern world is full of voices. I'm a master craftsman. I have the right to talk.
Yes, but will they listen to you?
They'll listen, trust them. If I shout, "Arise! Awake! Stop this progress before it is too late!"
What a funny place New York was. All sticking up and full of windows.
They built houses like that in the old days.
Why?
They'd no light inside their cities as we have, so they had to stick them up into the daylight. What there was of it. They'd no properly mixed and conditioned air. Everybody lived half out of doors. They had windows of brittle glass. The age of windows lasted 4 centuries. I never seemed to realize that we could light the interiors of our houses with sunshine of our own, so there was no need to stick them up ever so high into the air.
They keep on inventing new things now, don't they? And making life lovelier and lovelier.
Lovelier, yes. And bolder. I suppose I'm an old man, my dear, but some of it seems like going too far. This space gun of theirs that they keep on shooting.
What is this space gun, great-grandfather?
Well, it's a gun they discharge by electricity. It's a lot of guns inside one another, and each one discharges the gun next inside. I don't properly understand it, but the cylinder it shoots out last goes swish right away from the Earth.
I wish I could fly around the moon.
Well, that in time. Won't you come back to your history pictures again?
I'm glad I didn't live in the old world. I know that John Cabal and his airmen tidied it all up. Did you see John Cabal, great-granddad?
Well, you can see him in your pictures.
But you saw him when he lived. You really saw him?
Yes. I saw the great John Cabal with my own eyes when I was a little boy. He was a lean, brown old man with hair as white as mine. He was the great-grandfather of our Oswald Cabal, the president of our council.
I take it the space gun's passed all its preliminary trials, and there's nothing left now but to choose the 2 who are to go.
That's going to be the trouble.
Thousands of young people have been applying. Young men and young women. I never dreamt the moon was so attractive.
Practically, the gun's perfect now. There are risks, but reasonable risks. And the position of the moon in the next 3 or 4 months gives us the best conditions for getting there. It's only the choice of the 2 now that matters.
Well?
There are going to be difficulties. That man Theotokopoulos is talking on the radio about it.
He's a fantastic fellow.
Yes, but he's making trouble. It's not going to be easy to choose these young people.
With all these thousands offering themselves?
We've looked into thousands of cases. We've rejected everyone of imperfect health, or anyone who had friends who objected. And the fact is, we want you to talk to 2 people. There's Raymond Parsworthy of General Fabric. You know him?
Yes, I know him.
And his son.
We want you to see the son, Morris Parsworthy.
Why?
He asks to go.
We think you ought to see him. He's waiting here.
Is Morris Parsworthy there?
He's on his way.
Good. You want to talk to me?
Forgive me, sir. I came straight to you.
You're asking a favor.
A very big favor. I want to be one of the first 2 human beings to go around the moon.
It means danger. Great hardship, anyhow. You realize there's an even chance of never coming back alive. A still greater chance of coming back a cripple.
Give me credit for not minding that, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yes, a lot of you young people don't mind that. But why should I give you a favor?
Well, I'm the son of a friend of yours, and people seem to feel you oughtn't to send someone you don't know, sir.
Go on.
We've talked about this over and over again.
We?
Yes, both of us. It's her idea even more than it's mine.
Her idea? Who is she?
Someone much closer to you than I am, sir.
Go on.
It's Catherine, your daughter. She says you can't possibly send anybody's child but your own.
I might have known.
Today I'm going to put it to the world plainly. Is this thing to go on? Or are we sane and normal human beings to put an end to it, and an end to all such follies forever? What is this progress? What is the good of all this progress onward and onward? We demand a halt. We demand a rest. The object of life is happy living. We will not have human life sacrificed to experiment. Progress is not living. It should only be the preparation for living. They staged the old Greek tragedy again, and a father offers up his daughter to his evil gods.
And that voice is sounding to the whole world.
No. The
They
old
might suppress
slaveries
it.
have taken new names. and
They'll have to
fresh
hear
names.
him and make what they can of him.
What does this space gun portend? Make no mistake about it. The slaveries they put upon themselves today, they will impose tomorrow upon the whole world. Is man never to rest, never to be free? A time will come when you in your turn will be forced away to take your chance upon strange planets and in dreary, abominable places beyond the stars. An end to progress. Make an end to this progress now. Let this be the last day of the scientific age. Make the space gun the symbol of all that drives us, and destroy it. Now!
I wonder what they will make of it.